Okay, so the next thing I learned in Python was input. Now, input will allow the user or the viewer to enter things into the program. Let me show you. So this is the input command, and let me make a variable out of it. Just name it A, and I'll print A. So if we run this, and I put in my, if we run this and I put in my input, then it prints my input back at me. If we run it again, it prints it back at me. Now there's a lot of cool stuff we can do with input. Let me show you. Okay, so here's an example of what you can do with input. So I've just created this small program, and let me run it for you. What is your name? My name is Jet. How old are you? Well, I'm 15. Jet is 85 years away from turning 100. That's true. Alright, let's try again. What is your name? My name is Luis. How old are you? I am 74. Luis is 26 years away from turning 100. So, yeah, it asks for your name, it asks for your age, and tells you how many years you are away from turning 100. So all the code is up here. So first I made a variable called name, and it is the value of the input for what is your name. And in these brackets, I forgot to say, is the prompt. And this prompt will just show up here. And the prompt is optional, and it's just for the viewer to see what you're asking for. So, I mean, I could change this to anything. I could change this to P and run it, and it shows up here. But whatever I type in here will still go into the name. See? So this is just a prompt. But if I don't put anything here, then the viewer doesn't really know what I'm asking for. So I'm just going to change this back. Now, age is the same as the name. Years to 100. Here I just did 100 minus the age. But you have to turn the age back into an integer, because inputs will always return the value as a string, and you can't do numbers with strings. And here I just printed out the name and the text, and then the years to 100 I had to turn it back into a string, and then years away from turning 100.